Hello guys and good afternoon. It's day 2 of taking IELTS speaking mock test. I am taking this mock test from jumpinto.com. Today the part 1 topic is about science. I will play the question in laptop speaker. Let's start today's mock test.
Did you like studying science when you were at school?
Yes, I have always been a science lover since my childhood. Even in class 6 or 7, I used to read the science book at first. I was quite fascinated by the even the simple terms like living things, non-living things, and what are the characteristics of living things and non-living things. Along with that, I used to think how this system works, or uh, how how we are able to breathe, like certain terms in my childhood also. So I was always a keen towards science topic.
What do you remember about your science teachers at school?
Well, I remember one thing about my science teacher in particular. He always used to bring some examples related to the topic, like he used to bring us a paper or boat to show how it floats over the water, and he used to just represent the experiment like a egg floating on the salty water and not floating in the plain water or distilled water. Likewise, he used to bring certain experimental setups to show us about the science topic, and I remember that thing about him.
How interested are you in science now?
Well, I have to say I am fully interested in science now, and I have pursued my career in science, which is about mechanical engineering. And at the present time, I am I always look up to the some experiment videos in YouTube and other social media platforms. Along with that, I am quite fascinated towards the advancements in AI and other sort of things. So I feel like even today I am quite interested and in science topic.
What do you think has been an important recent scientific development?
Can you please repeat the question again?
What do you think has been an important recent scientific development?
I believe the significant development in present context is all about AI, and even wherever you go, people talk about the AI and its models and its new models being released daily, like ChatGPT, OpenAI, and other sort of things. And I believe large language models and the advancement in AI, like video making, content creation, and image generation topics, has been quite significantly rising day by day. So I believe artificial intelligence is taking the hold in the next decade, and that's the most advanced thing that is happening right now. So we are moving to the section 2 of IELTS speaking mock test. The topic is about a tourist attraction in your country that you would recommend. The question is, let's listen the question.
All right,
Again, I
let's
have to
move on
bring
to
pen
part
and
2.
paper.
You'll have 1 minute to prepare for this section. And after that, you need to speak about the given topic for up to 2 minutes. You can use the pencil and paper provided to take notes during your preparation time. The points listed on the topic card are there to help guide your talk. When you're ready to start speaking, just let me know. Now, your preparation time starts now.
Here we go. I have prepared a pen and paper to write some notes about this question. The question is about, as you have already heard, okay, I may have taken a little bit time. Well, anyone, tourist, anyone, visitors coming in Nepal, I will recommend them to visit the Pashupatinath temple, which is located in the capital city of Nepal, which is Kathmandu. And the temple is located just beside the Bagmati river. It is a holy place for all the Hindu pilgrims from all around the world. Here in that temple, you can see the statue of Lord Shiva, who is considered the most powerful god according to Hindu religion. Along with that, you can also see the different statues and temples of other god and goddesses of Hindu religion. Along with that, there is a along with that, in the Bagmati river, if you can, you may see people being performing the rituals of their sediment of their dead ones, and that's a quite a unpleasant sight to see. But according to Hindu culture, people being sedimented or people being born during their um, or or while watching people being born, then you can uh, channel into their inner resources that how life could be, and there is no certain about it. Anything like you can die at any moment, and these are the certain, and that can spark a significant thing in your spiritual point of view. So I believe you can see different things. रेकर्ड गर्न बिर्सेछ आज पनि. Okay, let's start again. Anyone coming to Nepal, any tourist or visitors coming to Nepal, to any tourist or visitors coming to Nepal, I will recommend them to visit Pashupatinath temple, which is located in the capital city of Nepal, which is Kathmandu Valley. And the temple is located just beside the Bagmati river. And while visiting the temple, you can see the statues of Lord Shiva and other god and goddesses of Hindu according to the Hindu religion. Along with that, you can see the Vishnu and Parvati's temples. Around the temple, there is a greenery and there are large trees. You can see them and get connected with the nature. Along with that, there are spaces and there are spaces which are primarily made for meditation and other sort of things. Along with that, you can see many monkeys who are running from here and the other and jumping to trees and trees. Along with that, there is a cerimation program every day. Even if it's unpleasant sight to see someone being cremated, but watching the people, watching the dead people cremated, you may channel your inner spirituality and reflect your life, and you can think certain things like is how life is unpredictable, and you can just be there at any moment of time. That's it. Now we will move to the section 3 of IELTS speaking mock test. Okay, let's play the audio. Let's play the question first. The question is about museums and art galleries and the holiday industry.
What are the most popular museums and art galleries in the place where you live?
I live in Lumbini province of Nepal, and the most famous and uh, the most famous museum in my place is Lord Gautam Buddha Museum, which is located in the heart of Lumbini temple premises. Where in that museum you can see the different belongings of Lord Gautam Buddha and the different vessels and utilities that were being used in that time. In that along with that, you can see the different pots and other sort of things like Boeing, 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 Boeing in the plow that is used for Boeing in the fields. Other than that, you can see the different images and portraits of people of that ancient age, and and near that museum you can see a statue of Lord Gautam Buddha.
What are the most popular museums and art galleries in the place where you live?
Well, I live in Lumbini province of Nepal, and there is a famous museums, which is the Museum of Lord Gautam Buddha. You may have heard his name. In that museum, you can see the different belongings of Lord Gautam Buddha and his family during that time, which is many years ago. Along with that, you can see the different pots and vessels that were being used in that time, and as far as I remember, you can also see the different arts and paintings of that time period. Along with that, you can see the remainings of some sort of like animals and pots that were being buried that time, and you may also see the skeleton. And other than that, I saw some of the remainings of the ornaments that people used to wear in that time. And I believe and I believe you can also see the some of remainings of the Lord Gautam Buddha that he used during time, like these clothes and other sort of things. Thank you.
Do you believe that all museums and art galleries should be free?
Well, I partially agree with the statement that all museums and art galleries must be free, and these museums and art galleries can be made free for the students or elderly people or the children below a certain age. But making it free for all citizens is not a good idea, as you have to generate us as there need to be a source of income to make to reconstruct and reestablish and to look over the things of the museum. So I believe a payment method where only student and older people are given the chance to visit the museum for free, but like workable people and who are a good citizen of the country, they need to pay a certain amount to visit those galleries.
What kinds of things make a museum or art gallery an interesting place to visit?
I believe the ancestral and the primitive things make the museum or art galleries more fascinating and interesting. Is these types of belongings from the previous or many years ago, of the past, make the um, significantly increase the importance of that museum. Like if you go to a certain museum and you can see any things from the previous ago that you have never seen in your life before visiting the stadium, before visiting the museum, then I don't think it will hold a quite significant importance in your life also. So I believe So I firmly believe that the belongings of the mm, past make the museum interesting to visit so far.
Why do you think some people book package holidays rather than traveling independently?
I think some people travel. I think some people book package holidays rather than traveling independently, because booking a package helps you to organize your vacation properly. Like you can just check in a package and get all sort of things like transportation, accommodation, and lodging and fooding sort of things. But while traveling independently, you have to manage all sort of things by yourself, and there is no any certain assurance about the availability of such things. So I believe people, most of the people book the holiday packages.
Would you say a large number of tourists cause problems for local people?
Well, in some cases, I will say so. A large number of tourists at once can pollute a certain place, and may cause the scarcity of basic things like proper sanitation and fooding and transportation activities. But on the other hand, the local peoples can earn more in a certain in a short period of time. So I think that I think a large group of tourists doesn't create a most chaotic problem in a for the local people, but the large but handling large number of people can sometimes be sometimes may cause problem for the local people.
What sort of impact can large holiday resorts have on the environment?
I think large holiday resorts both provide both positive and negative impacts on the environment. On the positive side, these kind of resorts are purely made up of natural materials like bamboo and other wooden crafts, and which promote the use of natural things rather than the synthetic things like plastics and other materials, which directly impact the environment on the long term. But on the other hand, these kinds of restaurants produce some unwanted waste like some beverages cans and plastic wastes, which directly affect the environment. And along with that, this it has been found that this kind of restaurants burn the waste materials without any precaution, without any safety, which causes the air pollution and airborne diseases. So I believe these large resource both impact on positive and negative side for the environment. So that's all from my side today. I think this has not been a good speaking test. I will try to improve tomorrow. Thank you.